Hi, welcome to our video where we explain how we define an extractor and capture data from various documents using that extractor. So basically, extractor is composed of two different things. One is the extracted data and the extractor. Extractor is the system object which defines what to capture from the file. And extracted data is the where to place it, where to place the captured data. So for our purpose, for our this demo, we will be capturing a purchase order. And purchase order is made of two things: the header information, which we will place in purchase or PO, and the detail information, which is the line items of the purchase order, and which we will call it PO item. So when we click here, it's like the system is fetching the the entries which is like captured before in the system. And if we want to, add a new field to the captured information, we can simply click Edit Entity Definition and add more fields. These are the currently captured fields. And here, if you notice, the purchase order date is captured at this format, year, month, date format. And all the other information we can enter here. So delivery address, we want to say that if delivery address is not present in the document, we want to capture the other party address. And we update changes. And as you see, the description has changed. And we go back to the extractor, and so extracted data is the data format. The information that we will capture is defined like this, and the extractor is our engine. So let's open the purchase order extractor and see what is defined. It is basically simply a name, purchase order, and if it is active, we define here, and we define what to extract, which entities to extract. So here we have purchase a PO entity, the header information, and we say it is not repeating. We need to let our AI engine know what are we going to capture. And I'm saying here purchase order info. And if it is repeating, we say false, and the entity name is PO. So since this is not repeating, we don't enter the batch size here. So we save this one, and now we open PO item. So we have purchase order line item, and it is repeating true, and the entity name is PO item, and the batch size, we enter a value. 10 is a good number. If it is less, it will take longer to capture. And the whole idea behind this batch size is how many number of line items should be captured at each trip. If our purchase order has like hundreds of line items, expecting our AI to capture all of it at once um, is not working very well. So that's why we define here a batch size. So we define that, and we click update extractor to update our record. So all defined. So now we go to our shipment. We create a shipment here, like purchase order demo. This is our shipment name. And we select this value, and we simply click here, save. There's a save button behind this floating bar. So the shipment is created. I double click on it to load the shipment. It has here drag and drop files here. And I have a sample purchase order, which we can see. So it has the header information, a purchase order number, a date, which our system will convert into year, month, day, and the line items with each individual SKU and barcode and their quantities. So this is our sample purchase order. What I do is I open the Finder and I find that file and drag and drop it to this location. So now once this upload is done, the system will start analyzing this purchase order. The same way I can drag and drop a single file which consists of multiple purchase orders. And at this processing, this initial processing, when I drag and drop the file, the system will split the initial file into individual processed documents. And it will identify each file with the document name, document type, and their category. And we will be able to, after it gets processed, we will be able to capture the values from that file later. So now our file is ready. It named it purchase order Novatech supplies. I simply select the file and I click capture. And here I am selecting an extractor and I select this extractor for our purchase orders with its description. I click capture. So data capture has begun. I will see the progress here on its line also. So it starts processing. Our system is highly scalable. It can support thousands of documents at the same time. And now the processing is complete. I go directly to Captured tab in my shipment, and I go to PO to see the header information captured. So purchase order ID, let me open the document to see that. So purchase order ID is correctly captured, 782. And the purchase order date is July 23rd, which is also correct, July 23rd, 2025. And the delivery address, as you see, there is nothing mentioned as a delivery address here. But since the delivery address is not mentioned, it took the party address. And now we go to PO item. So here we have 5 rows with individual SKUs and barcodes captured properly, and the descriptions and quantities all correct. We didn't define and capture the unit price and the line items because this is just a SKU processor, but we could as well define it. So this is how we define a document with its fields using extractors and capturing its data in TradingDocs.AI.